Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? We are going to start today's episode by going on an exploration. Well, we might even finish the episode by doing exploration, I'm not sure. This exploration requires a few things. One of them is Traveler's Boots. These are from the old Tinkers. It does give you step assist, which is quite nice. Until we get the boots of the Traveler. The other thing that we need is the Traveler's Vest. Well, for the moment, we don't really need protection where we're going. And the final thing that we need, don't ask me why I had leather in the fridge, is going to be the Traveler's Glove. It's nothing super fancy, it just helps you break blocks faster. Where we're going, that's actually quite useful. So where do we want to go? We want to go to the swamp. Obviously not for fishing, not for the node, but we should definitely scan the node. That was the boat. The boats in this version of Minecraft are just garbage. But that's what we're looking for. That structure underwater. I'm hoping there's going to be a breathing space because we don't have any potions of water breathing. So let's take a dive. Come on. Yes, we're in. Oh, it's tainted. And there's no light. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring torches. I have torches. Yeah, much better. So first things first, there is a note down there. Secondly, there's plenty of food. And I don't really mind taking the shelves. On this side, they do have a research table. We don't need the table. Well, we don't need the research, but the tables are nice. We take my chair. But the most important prize is actually here. A brew stand. Oh, water breathing. Wow, I was not expecting that. Well, we have night vision. We have water breathing. Let's get to work. So in the center, you might notice we have a runic matrix, which I got. Pedestals are not incredibly expensive, but we take them anyways. And it's a good thing I made a bigger backpack. Okay, you stop swimming. Just in case you're wondering, we just got our infusion set up, the entire thing. Another thing is that there are mana spreaders, which we are going to take. And then I believe if we come down here, yes, mystical black flowers. Also, what the hell is this? Oh, fancy ores. Can I take it? Yes. I don't have space. And I think we're done. And since we are done, let's go back home. That vest was way better than a boat. I'm just saying. My fellow Dark Ones, now that we are back at home, I have done some stupid terraforming and I made myself an alchemical furnace. It's basically our essential furnace, and if possible, today we want to start making some ethereal blooms. But first things first, Wand of Focus. Equal trade. A cooler version of the Rod of the Shifting Crust. It switches blocks. Also amazing for mining. However, in order to make the ethereal blooms, what we need are some essentials. So we need jars. And I have been checking, unfortunately, I used my only 2 slime balls to make an inscriber. So for the moment we can't make labels, but I do have a few plans. Don't you worry. On episode 1, we did manage to find a few pure daisies, and what we're going to do is that we're going to make a few living rocks. We don't have that many sources for aspects, we don't have a nether star farm, and void jars are very expensive, so we have to cheese everything. Our source of Precantio is for the moment going to be through living rock, because it also gives me air, so we smelt you down and we should get some sort of a garbage. Actually, we're going to get 3 aspects. That is Terra. That is also Terra. Don't do that, it's okay. We release it. But yeah, that's Precantio. Wait, you lied to me. Give me another aspect. Well, it's fine. We're getting Precantio. That's all I want. Oh, I read it wrong. Yeah, it's census. My bad. It's fine. We need all sorts of essentials. Also, don't do it like this. Use valves. Proper valves. I just want a few ethereal blooms, that's it. Just like that, we have Precantio, we have Herba, we have Sano, and now we come to the most difficult one. Vithium. Unlike 1.12, Netherworld doesn't give you any Vithium. But under the mountain, what you would be able to find are emeralds, and with that, you can make silky jewels. And that gives you the ability to harvest tainted soil. You see? That gives you 3 Vithium. It's a bit of a dangerous job, but I think it's worth it. Also, this is not the way that we are going to automate ethereal blooms, there is a far easier version. But for that we need to do a bit of infusion. We will do that, don't you worry. Let's check the recipe again. 2 files, 2 files, 2, 1. So, 2 files and a shimmer leaf. Lovely, we crafted our first one, and the second one. I actually needed an extra one because I think I have a gap somewhere. Well, maybe not. We plant you here for the moment and run away because crazy mobs are approaching. You know, at nights, this is an amazing mob farm. So for the other ethereal bloom that we have, I have an idea. We're going to make the Purity Focus. So this does have a few functionalities, but the main functionality it has is that it removes taint. Not by much, and it costs a lot of V. We're not really going to use it for this functionality, but it also purifies animals. You see, we just got a sheep. Same can be done to humans, and we can enslave them. I mean, trade with them. Same thing. Now that we have the focus that we need in order to go and explore, there's one more thing that we need to do. Boots of the Traveler. I have already set up our arcane infusion altar. The problem is that we need V in order to assemble it. That's actually quite good. Do you assemble? Lovely. I'll go refill my wand. For our first infusion, I'm actually not using any stabilizers. I hope it's not a bad decision. But this should be relatively stable, right? Well, it's not the best. Takes time. I should have made some candles. We even have zombie heads, but it's done. Thank you. We have Boots of the Traveler. That means we can run way faster, jump higher, and escape from mobs. However, before we go, this is not really that necessary, but can we make some thaumium caps? Wait, you need more? Yes, we can. Last episode, we did manage to make some balance shards. We need 6 of them. We smelt it and we get Silas Mundus. What we want to do is that we want to make a decent wand made out of thaumium. It's just that we need aurum and potentia. Potentia comes from redstone. How do you get aurum? From nothing. Eh? Well, I haven't discovered it. Well, this is Thaumcraft 4, not 5. So silverwood doesn't really give you aurum, but I think there is a way. It's not an amazing way and you're not gonna like it, but we will try. So silverwood trees do have a node inside. And this is not an amazing node, but if you break it, voila. This is called ethereal essence and it gives you aurum. There is another one over there. We take that one and go home. Oh, there's actually one here. And chicken. Well, I guess we scan you before we kill you. Yeah, we're good. We need 12 aurum. I'm sorry, I did not have a better way. But yeah, that's aurum. Rule number 1 of Thaumcraft is that you never break a node. And we just broke 2. But that is perfectly fine. What we're going to do with it is just going to be amazing. We're going to make a thaumium wand. Oh, you're unstable. But this should be finished relatively fast. What was that? Silas Mundus. It's okay. We have extra ones. Ouch. I did place down candles. I just wanted to mention that. But we're poor, so whatever we do is just garbage. So let's hope this one goes well. Why is this so unstable? It's like 3 ingredients. But who cares? We got it. So now what we need is the silverwood rod. Aha. It's actually not that horrifying. Let me get that. For the rod, it's every single essentia, every single shard, plus percantio. So hope everything goes well. Be stable for once. Also, please suck in the items faster. Seems to be stable. Until it breaks something. Now we're getting the shards. Come on. I think we're done. Awesome. So, here's the catch. If you want to craft it, you need 54 aspects. Our wand can only handle 50. But it does give us a 5% discount. So that's 51. Including my goggles of revealing. We need more discount. So if we do manage to get the Thaumathurge rope, boots and leggings, that's another 5%. Well, actually, we might need to have like 1 part, 2 parts. Whatever it is, it's expensive and I do need to refill my wand. And we don't have much string. Okay, so it seems between making the parts, refilling your wand and making more parts and refilling your wand, you actually have plenty of time. Slightly tedious, but I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, we just need a teeny tiny bit more aspects. And I think that was it. That was it. We have 50. You need only 2 parts of the Thaumathurge armor and that gives you enough discount. You see, we're at 49.68. And that is the Thaumium Boss Silverwood Wand with a capacity of 100. And also a better discount, right? Maybe not. But now we have to fill this one in as well. One day. I just killed an infested furious zombie and he dropped a treasure bag. Okay, just coins. Sorry, I thought it's something important. Actually, he dropped a pearl. Very useful. So until we lock up Botania, this is the best one that we can get. And now we can go and adventure. And where do we want to adventure? The Airy Islands. Be friendly. All of you. Okay, we should probably kill these sheep. Yeah, because they're going to convert back into tainted versions. Oh my goodness, a chicken. So many chickens. Well, it happens. In this mod pack, keeping your inventory is on by default. So we don't lose anything, except the night vision. Well, we want to land on the same beach, because otherwise there are more mobs. Yes, we're in. Relatively. I think the area has been secured. Ignore my death. And that's what we're interested in. How do we get there? A wise person would have brought blocks. I did not. Let's not kill the node. We drain it instead. Oh boy, it's actually quite difficult to get there. Well, we have to make a run for it. Let's go. This is fine. We just scaffold up. Do you see this? Ineffable glass. We can go in and just hope for the best so that there are no mobs. There are no mobs. Good. So over here, there is a ritual stone. We take it. Some lapis so that we can make it into nighttime. This one, I think, makes it into rain. We take that one too. There is an extra essential smeltery, we take it. Chisel doesn't really work and you cannot harvest chisely stuff. Oh, it's not a carpet, it's a wool. I wanted some carpet for the base. Also, it's my favorite color, so why not? It's purple. I think that's enough carpets. Let's also take some books. Also, there are a crazy amount of mobs here. I just wanted to mention that. Let's go up. Hello? Nobody's here. Except prisoners. Nothing on them. And if we come on top of the prison... See what I found. A blood altar. Some glow. Oh my goodness. Large one. And these are not beacons. They're cheaty beacons. But we are looking for anything which is related to blood magic. So runes, blood runes, whatever. Oh, we only got one large bloodstone brick. The rest of them are just netherrack. It's fine. We just salvage what we can and run. And by run, I just meant we're going to take a shortcut. Because yeah, we are interested in the tower itself, but our main interest is at the top. There are better ways too, but you know me. I like cheating. And I think we're at the top. Let's drink a night vision and we dig. And we also clean a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top of the world. We just need to activate you and kill some creatures. So normally how you would be able to come up here is through the door. You stay in and have fun. But yeah, as I was going to say, it's already guarded. Another node that we can drain. Also, one of my predecessors, I think, has died here. If we manage to find his body, it would be nice. Maybe it wasn't here. Yeah, it's probably the next island, but that's all we wanted. Some blood magic stuff, some runes, and most importantly, the flowers. Oh, and a hungry chest. Oh my goodness. Good, good, good. Let's take the chest and go home before we die. Some of you might be confused as to what I'm trying to do, but let me try to explain myself. The whole world is covered in taint, so I have to remove that taint. Well, not all of it, but a huge percentage, and for that we need ethereal blooms. There are a total of 3 methods of making ethereal blooms. One of them is using the crucible, which we did. It's not really showing the recipe, but there's also a method using botania, but you need all of the flowers from botania. And in this mod pack you cannot actually make a floral fertilizer, you have to find each and every flower. And each and every flower is located at a specific location. The white flower and the light blue flower, which we need the most in order to generate mana, as well as getting the ethereal bloom from botania, using the botania method, is actually located on this island, on top of 1,000 mobs, with super crazy swords, bows, and armor. Not to mention, it's tainted as well. I have some cheaty ways to get into botania, but we will deal with that next episode. The final method of getting ethereal bloom is just in front of you. Blood magic. You need the alchemical chemistry set, 4 silverwood leaves, 1 diamond, and voila, you get the bloom. It's cheap, easy, and fast. So this is what I want to achieve, and yes, I kind of forgot to steal something from the tower. We will steal it later on, but in order to craft the ethereal bloom like this, we need an orb. Thankfully, it can also be a magician orb, meaning that we just need a tier 3 blood altar. And well, thanks to the tower, we're already at tier 2. However, we need the blood. I know I'm talking too much, but you also need to understand what the hell is going to happen. Basically, what we need is a sacrificial dagger so that we can gather blood, correct? This sanguinite ingot is the problem. Yes, it is an ore, but it's the highest tier ore that we can mine. There are 8 tiers of mining and we're at level 6. So we need to find better material in order to harvest it. Thankfully, both of them can be found here, at the volcano island. So that is going to be our next stop. But I have also noticed something of significance. So these are different ores, right? And this is obsidian. Well, it's the obsidian from Thaumcraft, but it's still obsidian. So we can just swap them. And that's kind of important because that might mean that I don't need a better harvest level. I can just use this, the equal trait. But all of the mumbo jumbo aside, let's go to the volcano island. You know what we're going to do. Oh, and by the way, you might notice I have lost my levels. I did an enchantment. We got Feather Falling 4 and Unbreaking 3. And then I ran out of experience. Oh, and a teeny tiny disclaimer. I have not tried this method using blood magic in the past, so this could go wrong. But then again, it can also go amazing. No clue. For the volcano islands, I think this is our closest waypoint. Omega, which I do say it's close, but it's actually not. See you in about 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the volcano islands. And I think up there is our waypoint. And I just broke the boat. It's fine. So we do need some wood because I forgot to bring it. That's an ocelot. Sorry I killed you. Yes, as I was saying, we need some wood for ladders. There is a node, which is perfect. And then we have to make our way up there somehow. Can't be that hard. Yeah, it's actually not that bad, as long as nobody pushes us. Also, with the boots of the traveler, it's quite easy. Do you have a waypoint? Yes. Activate. Are there any blooms? Anything? That's a stingberry. But there are blooms. I'm blind. Well, the node inside the log should keep us safe. And I know this could sound a bit stupid, but we're going to start digging from here. It's the safest place. Also, it's very close to the checkpoint, and that's very important. I don't think I need more ladders, do I? Yeah, that's enough. Oh no, I do. So let me dig almost until bedrock, and I'll be right back. It's a long journey, I know. What is this? Lignite. Oh, I wanted lignite. Oops. Well, it's the volcano island. What did we expect? I should have brought gravel. Oops. Yeah, let's go bring gravel. Ladies and gentlemen, we discovered netherrack. No wonder. Basically, this is hell. And digging from up there was a terrible idea. We're just at level 60. But we found emeralds. More emeralds. Yes, I want the salt, not the emeralds. Thank you. This is why I actually brought gravel. We are at Y level 12. Over here we can get lucky and find the ores that we want. I have also found a brand new ore called calendarite. And also deep iron. Come on. Thank you. Well, we just have to dig until we hit netherrack. Because the ores that we want spawn in netherrack. We are also literally under the volcano. There are diamonds. We need diamonds. I brought so much food. My inventory is full. Well, let me see if I can find it. I'll bring you right back. Because this can take a very long time. I have been digging for a while and this is our first patch of netherrack. The ore that we're looking for is a nether ore, so we can get lucky. That's platinum. Well, not that we can get lucky, we have to get lucky. Well, this was just platinum. It's fine. We take it. Okay, we found something. Vulcanite. With the tool that we can make out of vulcanite, we can make the next tier of mining tools. So that's a tier 7 thing. Basically, that's what we need in order to harvest the sanguine ingot. But we are going to use equal trade. See how it goes. Oh. Is that... Yes. That's what we want. The question is, can I mine it? Oh my goodness. Yes. Where did you drop? All of them look the same. Well, there's one more. Wish I had a magnet. Yeah, that's the one. Yes. So we can harvest it. Perfect. That was very cheaty. I like that. My fellow lords and ladies of darkness, we have our sacrificial knife and we can donate some blood. It's not a ton of blood, but at least we have a tier 2 altar so we can get the tier 2 orb very soon. Which I wish I had something for health regeneration. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. At least not for a long time. It's okay, it's going to be grindy, but it's going to be totally worth it. It's just that this is 1.7, regenerating health takes ages. But that is 5 buckets of blood. That means this is a tier 2 orb. We donate more blood. Just in case. And yeah, we got a rune of self-sacrifice, so that really helps. And that is our first orb. Perfection. So can I get more sacrifices? Ew, I have this. Yeah, we have 19. Perfect. One of the perks of being in 1.7 and slowly regenerating health is that you don't consume food that much. I think walking takes the most amount of food, but this is now a tier 2 altar with 4 runes of self-sacrifice. And these are the cornerstones of the 3rd level. I have to make a lot of runes, I know. But at least our blood donation is good. Very soon we can make 2 more blocks. Although very soon we are going to need runes of capacity. Well, we also did manage to get a rune of augmented capacity, so let's see how it goes. By using every single rune that we got from the tower, I think we're just missing 2 blocks. I have a rune of sacrifice, self-sacrifice, it doesn't make sense, but a rune is a rune. But at least those are the 2 remaining blocks, and that should be a tier 3 altar. Well, obviously not right now, but very soon. After we put the glowstone, which, just in case you're wondering, yes, you can get some glowstone from the tower, but this is where you should look for it. I also don't have much, but we can afford 4 blocks. This is a tier 2. Oh, it's a tier 3. And yes, augmented capacity works. Because the thing is, we need 25,000 LP in order to get the 3rd orb. So yeah, it's a bit of a problem. We need so many of them. Yeah, I can't do that. Aha, so it has been a while later, and we do have a few problems. But I have upgraded the blood altar. It's the same tier, it's just full of runes of self-sacrifice. Except one. Rune of augmented capacity. So that means the capacity of the altar is 12 buckets, but what we need for the magician orb is 25 buckets. I don't have enough hearts to refill the altar fast enough, so I think here's what we're going to do. And yes, one of the things that you might notice is that I have already made a boo-boo. You don't need blood runes in order to make runes of self-sacrifice. So we have tons of blood runes which are redundant. So here is the main plan. We're going to go back to the area islands and try to get the things that I missed. But as usual, we shall go from the same landing area. And this time I brought some blooms. just in case. We just need to get back up there. This is an alchemistry set. It's the alchemical table from 1.12. We take it. Then there are these incense crucibles. We take those too. And inside these storage crates, there are also useful items. I think we are all set. Let's go home. In 1.12, we have something called an incense altar. In this version, there is an incense crucible. There is a purifying salt that I found. You just right-click them in, and it exactly has the same effect, so it should give us a boost on self-sacrifice. Not sure how long it lasts. We just wait until we are at full health, we place down the gold block, and we get ready to stab. 5,000 is a good number. Okay, we filled it in. That's good. Yeah, but that's not gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm an absolute idiot. Golden apples. That gives you regen. We have tons of gold, let's get more apples. Just in case. The altar is full, my hearts are full, we have saturation, and golden apples. Let's try this again. We need it to be around 5,000. Cool. With the apple. Something went wrong. We got it. Oh my goodness. You know, if this plan would have failed, I had to scrap the entire thing. But we finally have a magician's blood orb. We can link it to ourselves and put it on top of the altar to gather some blood. My incense ran out. Yeah, we have 4,000 LP in our network. So now let us see if we can make an ethereal bloom. This is the alchemic chemistry set, which I stole. We need 4 leaves, 1 diamond. Oh, it made it. Item progress was 0, I was confused. But yeah, we have it finally. It is a cheap method. You see, item progress is 0. But it's crafting it. Yeah, we can expand further. Way further. And also from now on, I don't actually need that much blood. Just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, that's already enough for like 3 blooms. And yes, I also accidentally killed myself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems we have broken the pack. Well, not broken the pack, but you can see the progress. It's going surprisingly well. It's actually better if we relog, because the grass blocks don't really update that often. Yeah. You see, it's much more clear. And it's raining. So I would say despite the grind, we have done a relatively good job. Once we get enough blooms, we're going to make a row from the river to the coast, move north, and again another row from the river to the coast, going south. And there's the prize. The village. So it's now surprisingly easy to craft the flowers. The only problem is that we need a lot of diamonds. Also, it does clear out everything. Even the caves. Actually, I just realized it's not the diamond problem, it's the leaves. We just needed more leaves. And blood, obviously. Oh, you're full. I really just want to have access to the swamps. That's the silverwood tree at the swamp island. Alright guys, it has been a while later. I have been mining the whole time and it is actually the next day. Minus my sleeping time. It's 8 hours. Needless to say, we are filthy rich, we have tons of resources, but I'm looking here for something else. Adamanites. This is the epic tier of mining and it should also give us decent weapons and armor. However, you might notice we can't harvest this, so what I do is that I just use equal trade. You can find it under mountains between Y levels 6 and 20. And yes, obviously, it's incredibly rare. Also, you always have to make sure that you're under the actual mountain. And digging under here was amazing because I found so much yellorium and diamonds. I am back at the base and here is what we're going to do. We're gonna smelt down some adamanites. I'm not sure if it's the best material or not, but we're going to use it a bit. We have like 20 ingots and that's it. We're going to make our pick and sword out of adamanites. It doesn't really make much of a difference on the sword, it still does 7 hearts of damage with all the quartz. But the durability is going to be like quadrupled. If you process mithril ore using thermal expansion, this is the ingot that you get. I just wanted to mention that because it does look different. We're also going to add paper to our sword so that we can have an extra modifier, because I want to add more quartz. Oh, and the most important thing, we have 122 diamonds. We will get back to that very soon, don't you worry. For the moment, let me try to find a bit more quartz. Well, with all the quartz that I gathered, now we have a sword, which does 19 damage. That's quite good. So killing zombies should be easier? Oh yeah, way easier. Actually, I'm now killing them faster than they can spawn. But let us get back to the main task at hand, which is removing the taint. After we sleep. So we do have tons of diamonds, but we don't have that many silverwood leaves. So my beautiful solution is that we just go to different scouting locations and just harvest the leaves. Cause let's face it, I'm never gonna live here. Or I don't know, even at this garbage location, the desert. To get us started with, I think that's a decent supply of leaves and we got extra saplings, good. I just donated some more blood, let's get a stack of diamonds, and we shall have 1 stack of blooms. We don't have the blood for it though. Blood magic has made making ethereal blooms super easy, but it's still a tedious job. You need so much blood. We might have to upgrade our altar later on. But so far we have 20 flowers, extra ones, And I think we can have 3 more. Yeah, so that's it. What we want to do is that we want to make a line from the river to the coast, which is honestly not that hard. We're almost there. Whoa, collecting them back is gonna be a pain. Yeah, but that took like 10 flowers. Alright guys, it's been maybe 1 or 2 hours later and I have been busy. I have been editing the footage and donating blood. And it just started raining, but as a result, we have 84 buckets of blood. It's fine, we just turn it into nighttime and sleep. The blooms have also mainly finished with their job, so we can move them. I added 1 more row. You know, we had 23, so yeah. These patches, you can ignore them. If we relog, it's gonna be fine. So let's do that and see if it worked. Yeah. The grass doesn't update all the time, but if you look at the map, we have a clean patch from the coast to the river. Minus a few parts next to the river, which I'm also cleaning up. Oh, that's a spawner. I think the spawners also spawn. Anyways, the reason that I brought you in is that we have tons of blood, so let's craft more blooms. We can actually make all 43? Nice. I think I go and move the blooms. The only difficulty in moving the blooms is that, well, you have to climb the mountain every time. And I saw a pig. Hello, piggy. Yeah, this is the worst part. You have to jump. Oops. I think we should have just ignored the mountain. One thing that I'm not sure is that, do we have to have flowers on the coast? I mean, will the taint also transfer from water? That part I'm not sure. But honestly speaking, we don't really care because we can mass produce blooms. Also, I just discovered the node. It's the first time I saw that one. We have 39 blooms. What went wrong? Okay, I'll donate more blood. Don't you worry. I think today we did manage to make 75 blooms, and I think in total we have around 100 of them. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.